Hey math friends, we are here to show, oh, my camera's upside down. I'm gonna turn it. Voila. All right, we're here again in the world of fractions. We're gonna talk about fractions that are a little bit different. They're called set fractions. So when you're dealing with a set fraction, it's several pieces together make up the whole. For example, let's look at this set fraction. This picture is not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wholes. It's not. This actually is a set fraction where all of this makes up the whole, okay? So if all of this is the whole, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces total in my fraction, since this is one whole. There's 7 pieces. So for example, I might ask you, which fraction of this picture are stars? So of the 7 total, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 stars. So that fraction would be 4 sevenths. Okay, if I asked you, ooh, let me grab my paper towel here. If I asked you what fraction of this picture are circles, okay? Well, the 7 stays the same because there's still 7 in my whole, but there are 2 circles, so my numerator changes to 2. Let's say I wanted to ask you what fraction of this picture is circles and squares. So the 7 stays the same because there's 7 in my whole. But how many are circles and squares? 1, 2, 3. 3 sevenths are circles and squares. Okay, let's try another one. Let's say you saw something like this and it said, okay, what fraction of this picture is shaded? Well, if it's a set fraction, this whole thing is one whole. It's not separate wholes. Okay, so if this whole thing is one whole, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My denominator would be 6 because there's 6 pieces in all. How many is shaded? 1, 2, 3. So 3 6 is shaded. If they ask me the fraction that is not shaded, which they do that a lot, so make sure you're reading the question carefully. If it says, okay, what fraction is not shaded? Well, my denominator is still 6 because there's 6 total in my whole, but that number that's not shaded is 1, 2, 3, 3 6. Okay, try another one. They asked me, okay, this is a set fraction. In my set fraction, what fraction of the set is squares? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 pieces in my whole, and there are 2 squares, so 2 fifths. Okay, if I ask, well, how much of my set fraction is triangles? Well, the 5 stays the same because there's 5 pieces. 3 fifths of this set fraction is triangles. What if they ask me, well, how much of this fraction is triangles and squares? Well, 5 total, so it stays at 5. Triangles and squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. The whole thing. So 5 fifths, which we know is the same as 1 whole. All right, guys, great job. This is set fractions.